saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in downtown New Orleans at the Caesars Superdome. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the New Orleans Saints. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. They'll get this to about the 38. And you look at the Saints defense. And this unit, very tough to throw against. Currently second best in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Saints' 32-yard line. 31 yards there and a first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And he's going to take this one down to the 25. 41 yards rushing for him now to this point. Second down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Saints' 25-yard line.
To throw, here's Nix. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Saints nothing. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. Still going inside the 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Calvin Austin, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Saints are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up. When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. They definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. 86 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
That run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Nix to the air. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Look at the Saints defense. They enter play here 24th in the league against the run.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
Bellinger hauls it in out left side. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down.
It's a gain of a yard.
They'll run for it. McCaffrey. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. I like that call. I'm assuming you're with me.
I am. I'm totally with you. And to me, they saw something that they liked there. Because, let's face it, it's going to be a massive body. But it feels like the head coach has said, my best runner over my best blocker, give it to me right now.
And you only needed 1 yard where they were on the other side of the field. Seems like a no-brainer.
If we can't get 1 yard, what are we doing out here?
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Throwing Nix. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Christian McCaffrey. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
McPherson set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
Pass to the right, and he's got McBride. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 23 yards on the play.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. This one finds Austin at right. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. The Saints at 0-10 now on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
Open man down the field, that's Legion. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 29-yard line. Back to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Again, he'll drop to throw. This is taken in by McBride. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Yards. That's another Saints first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
18 Cardinal.
Walker is into the end zone for a Saints touchdown. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and they actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and run it up the middle. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and, you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
2nd quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got it 2nd and 7. Here's Nix. Another grab here for the dynamic Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
First down. It's a gain of 20. And the Falcon first down.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
Here's a 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And good penetration here. They'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Third down. Here's McCaffrey. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Here we go with McCaffrey. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. Christian McCaffrey unable to get to the marker. And the Saints will have the football back. Looking to put a drive together. Now they'll change things around before the snap. They'll come out throwing here on first down. That one complete to Liggett. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Out of the gun, Walker with it. Touchdown, New Orleans! Ken Walker with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints have taken the lead. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swinging musical punch stop. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up. And it carries over to the other side of the ball.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
Sometimes your offense get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Going quickly out to the right side. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Nix from the shotgun. Another pass complete to Bellinger.
So no gain on the play. And that's going to bring up second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
To throw is Nix. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs.
Touchdown, Falcons!
Rodeo Doubs.
62 yards.
And the Falcons are once again back in front. McPherson on for the extra point.
And the lead is now 2.
Makes the score Falcons 21, Saints 19. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. We've got a little more than a minute to go, and I think the offense is saying, hey, all we need here, a field goal, and we can take the lead into intermission.
Well, I think that's what the goal should be. Give your kicker a chance to give you those 3 points. But in the meantime, if someone falls asleep on the defensive side, you might take advantage of that and get a big shot downfield, too.
They run again with Walker. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Here's a 2nd and 7. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that's caught inside the 30. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now an audible here into something else. Back to throw now on 1st down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. He'll look to throw. Finding Walker complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
That's another Saints first down. 1st and goal.
They'll throw down on the final play. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. And Xavier Leggett as time expires in the first half. And the Saints have taken the lead on the final play of the first half. So now with a late touchdown, not only will they take the lead to the locker room, but they'll try and add 2 more here. They'll look to throw. And it's going to be caught. Not sure why they went for 2, but they do get it. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Third quarter begins with a run by Walker. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Across the formation, he hits Austin. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Gain of 24 yards. That's good for a Saints. First down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Incomplete.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Well, what they're seeking with an RPO is space for the receiver to make a catch and then make a play downfield, but there wasn't any space available, thus the incompletion.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Dragon 60. 79. Go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Trying the left side with Walker. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Kenneth Walker, his third touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season. And the Saints are able to extend their lead. Now the Saints offense will remain on the field and go for 2.
2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
The score is Saints 33, Falcons 21.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
And I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Foyesade Aluakan made the tackle there from his safety position. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
Nix to the air. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Marquise Bell. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward. That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet, so they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans, rolling along here in the third quarter, 2nd and 10. Straight ahead, Walker. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Inaudible here to get a new look. He'll look to throw. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Down to the 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. So that potentially a turning point here this third quarter. A 2-score lead down to 1 now following the pick 6.
And that had to be the message at halftime for this defense. Delivered and accepted. We need to go out there and make something happen.
Still just a 2-score game in the third quarter, but they're going to go onside kick here anyway. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel, but they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
To the right side, this is Walker. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. 57 yards for him on the ground now and 3 touchdowns to go along with it. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They're going to look to throw. He's got McBride here over the middle. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
First down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Looking to throw. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line
at about the 1-yard line. Second and goal from the 1.
Brings up second and goal.
They'll look to throw on the RPO, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Saints will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.
The kick is good.
Aubrey good with the PAT. And it gives these guys a 12-point advantage. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And not a great decision to bring it out there as he's tackled just beyond the 10. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Another run with McCaffrey on second down. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. Not the start to the drive they were looking for. That run doesn't do much at all.
No, not at all. It leaves them with 3rd and long, and you know this is the time of game where these drives really, really start to matter. They've got to make some moves.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll try and run for it. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple, and it'll be 2nd down.
He was tackled at the
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old-school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll get a couple up to the 29. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Now it's Nix. The short throw pulled in by Bellinger. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
A gain of 9 yards. And a Falcon 1st down.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
2nd down and right back to McCaffrey.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd.
This is McCaffrey on the give. Only a yard of the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
At the 40-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Captain.
They'll go for it. Here's Nix. And he is caught. And he's brought down. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
Falcons, 1st down. A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Falcons.
McCaffrey.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
They'll come up now. 2nd and 9.
This is McCaffrey.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
That's a gain of 3. Now
The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down.
Now a run with McCaffrey.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Here we go. This is 4th down. They're going. It's Nix. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
One play action. Here's Nix. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Throwing Nix. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up 3rd down. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Touchdown! Gabriel Davis, his first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
So here we go with the onside kick. They'll need a recovery and a touchdown. A field goal does them no good. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Ready, break. Here we go, here we go. 70 Lions.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Now they'll audible to something else. That one looks like he'll throw here. On the right side, this is Austin with a catch. And he will have a Saints first down. It has been a struggle, but it's looking like that'll be the one to seal a victory for him.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. Cockrell holds it in left side. And he's across for the touchdown. In the final minute, that should just about seal it.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Falcons 36.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Nix. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
It's a gain of
2 timeouts remaining, but time is of the essence. Down 2 scores. It's 1st and 10.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Falcon first down.
To throw is Nix. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations, and you often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
To throw, here's Nix. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Derwin James with a pick. Down the sideline he goes. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense. But they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Let's go.
They'll set up to throw. And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown.
Calvin Austin with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Saints add on to their lead, and they appear poised to break this long losing streak. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Throw right side, taken in by Bellinger. And he will go out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 50 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time is